Wake up. You were created for more. You were created for a purpose, a mission, a movement. You were created to glorify God in everything you do. We let people's opinions tell us what we can and can't do. And maybe they're right. Maybe you aren't strong enough. Maybe you can't work hard enough. Maybe you don't have what it takes. They're absolutely right. You don't. But God does. So stop relying on your own ability and your own strength and start relying on God's. See, you were made for more. More than mediocrity. More than fear. Stop being an accomplice to a life beneath your calling and step into the plan that God has for your life. See, God created you to bring heaven to earth. Do you understand that? Do you understand how big of a mission that is? Do you really think God would trust somebody that he didn't find capable to do such a huge mission? See, guys, God believes in you. So maybe it's time you start believing in him. Trusting that God has a plan that's bigger than you could ever have for your own life. Trusting that God can get you where he wants you. Trusting that God can do what seems impossible in your human eyes. See, you might not be able to see it, but God does. See, you might not believe in yourself, but God does. Jesus healed a man that was crippled for 38 years. And what did he say to that man? He said, get up, pick up your mat, and walk. He didn't say sit there like you used to do. He didn't say sit there in your comfort zone. He said get up, pick up your mat, and walk. Jesus is telling him, don't just sit there like you used to. He's telling him to stand up and accept the gift that I've just given you. Walk in it. It's time we start walking in the gifts that God has already given us, that God has already put in our lives. Stop waiting around for a miracle and start walking in the blessings that God has already given. See, in Matthew 25, Jesus tells us that God gives us gifts. If we don't use them, God will take them away. So why don't we start using them? See, God's placed a calling on your life, and it's your choice to either step up and accept it or deny it. The choice is in your hands. My name's Colin Volker, and I'm on a mission of personal growth and success in Jesus' name. If that's something that interests you, make sure to subscribe to be a part of this growing community and drop your prayer requests in the comments. And until next time, pick up your mat and walk.